Hey there, guys and gals. Melodic Symphony here, and today we're playing some more Roommates. Oh, jeez. Whoa, whoa. Am I still in skip mode? Probably. Yeah, I was probably still in skip mode. Oh well. It's starting to get really nice outside. The weather's been nice and warm lately, and this is pretty much the perfect finals week. With spring break only a week away, I'm having a hard time concentrating on my schoolwork. Not that I was thinking about it a lot beforehand, but come on. Hit the beach with all those hotties and bikinis? It's gonna be a good break. I've got a book in my lap, and my attention keeps wandering, and I keep staring out at the quad around me. That's how I noticed Professor Task walking by me, which got me thinking about his extra credit assignment. I wonder what exactly he'd set up. I know I've heard Anne grumbling about it from time to time, but I don't really know what was up. The professor's almost through the quad, and I can still catch him if I want, but I'm not sure I want to. I watched Professor Task disappear into one of the buildings. Whatever that stupid extra credit thing was, it's not worth bothering with that crazy old man. I'll just sit here and pretend I'm studying, a lot like I'm pretending I give a crap about what happens on my finals this week. I go back to what I was doing before and just try to put it out of my mind. Oh, wait, do you want me to do what? Please, Max. Sally was all worked up about this thing today, and I'm worried the scene might get ugly. I'm already stuck here fielding calls from the housing authority about student involvement. Apparently, Sally went down to the science building earlier to join a bunch of other students in protesting. What exactly are they protesting? I don't know. I'm paid to keep you people from burning the house down, not to watch your every movement. Can you please go check up on her for me? I'm supposed to have a meeting with my advisor this afternoon. Sorry, Dominic. My advisor's booked up for 4 weeks solid. I have to take this appointment. Fine, I understand. Maybe I'll see if Rakesh will go. Jeez. He's probably bummed around here. He's probably bumming around here somewhere. If it's still going on when you get back, try to take a look, okay? I'll try. A few hours later, the area in front of the science building has been cleared out. Whatever it was, it looks like they cleared out, probably in a hurry too. I can see the signs lying on the ground, trampled on. I hope nobody got hurt. When I get back, Sally is watching TV, pouting and refusing to talk about what happened. I've got finals all week, and yet I still feel like I have a ton more studying to do. Everyone in Loudon House is hard at work, trying to get their last study sessions in. Isabella's been locked up in her room ever since dawn. Sally's barely been outside to walk her dog, and even Rakesh is... as I look into Rakesh's room, I'm not actually sure what he is doing. It appears he's doing some kind of headstand on his books. Rakesh, I think you get less money from the student bookstore if you ruin the book. And unfortunately, I think I startled Rakesh as he crashes to the ground. I briefly consider running before he recognizes me. Yep. What the hell are you doing, man? You're liable to wreck yourself messing around like that. I am fine. Thank you, Max. I was just trying to study. Were you trying to learn by osmosis, Rakesh? Certainly not. I am not a buffoon. I mean, does that work? I mean, maybe if the blood all rushes to your head. Exactly. You understand why I had to at least try it. I mean, do you feel like you know it any better? Not really, no. Well then, I guess we'll have to figure out a different way for you to learn the material. I suppose I really must rely on other methods to learn. Well, what do you have in mind, Max? Well, what subject? It is for biology. I need to pass the class so my grades reflect that I'm doing well in my proper curriculum. It's important to my parents that I try my best to become a rich American-trained doctor. Well, if it's important to you, let's do it. We will cram like it's going out of style, man. We'll figure out how to get this stuff so deep in your brain you won't be able not to pass. Yes, we can best this test together. Rakesh and I gather up all of his notes that he's been taking during class this quarter. Unfortunately, given his terrible attendance record, his notes really aren't much. Of course, it doesn't help that half his book is covered in doodles and drawings and just splotches of color. We spent a few hours comparing his notes to his textbooks, and mostly just studying the things that his class had been going over the past quarter. Sorry. After a while, Rakesh's attention begins to drift. He just can't concentrate on the subject for that long. I get his attention back a few times, but he's beginning to lose it. It must be rough having parents trying to dictate what you do here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm letting my own parents down, but I know they'll be happy when they see me up on stage. It's clear Rakesh is losing interest, though, and I need to do something to clear his head so he'll study more. Yeah, I know. This is what I do. This isn't working fast enough. You're never going to learn it all by morning. Maybe you were right on the track to begin with. Really? You think the osmosis might work? I definitely heard that term during one of the days I went to class. Yeah. Well, that means it has to work, doesn't it? All right. I know the problem then. You can't osmosize. Anyway, you can't do it through your skin, clearly, so you have to get those answers inside you. Quickly, I grab a page of notes and rip a piece out. This may be a desperate ploy, but I think it may work. And then, okay, what should I do with... Before I can say another word, I've stuffed a bit of his notes into his mouth. Quick, chew that down. I'll go put some more notes in water so it's a bit easier to swallow. Rakesh looks sour, but starts chewing diligently. I almost feel bad for the guy, but if he wasn't so upset right now, I think he'd have fallen for this. When I return, Rakesh has finished his paper and is looking like he just ate a turd. Okay, so before you drink the next notes, let's look over the book a little longer. That way, the bit you ingest will know where to attach in your brain. That makes sense, right? No. Yeah, you should probably just drink this now, I guess. I'm no expert in this stuff. Well, maybe you are right. We should probably read a bit more before I swallow that. And several hours later, we're still at it, and the glass remains untouched. Every time Rakesh's attention drifts, it wanders over to the glass, and he suddenly snaps back to attention. Finally, I end up just giving him something of a mock quiz. I have to use his notes since I don't actually know a thing about this stuff myself. I don't know if you got that one right, Rakesh. I don't see it in your notes. Of course not. That's the bit I ate, so I know that's right. Besides, it should be in the book, in the back. I grab the book and flip to the section we hadn't covered, the back. I raise an eyebrow at Rakesh, and maybe he's on the right track with this osmosis thing. Professor Task's final is grueling. I swear he's never even hinted at half of these concepts before. I'm barely prepared for this test, but I've got to do my best. There's nothing else for it. I'm just going to have to finish this test out and find out what happens. I finally turn in my test and shake my head at the professor. I make my way out of the class as quickly as possible. The other students' groans of frustration are all the motivation I need. Several hours later, I'm sitting in the living room of Latin House watching TV with the others, and when Anne bursts through the door. Everyone, you won't believe it. Meh. We're going to the beach for spring break. Private beach house. Wait, what? Seriously, the dean of the school called Professor Task's room. Apparently Professor Task's stupid prisoner dilemma was dangerously close to the line. So to make up for it, the school is letting us use Professor Task's beach house. We have to pay our own way there and food and stuff, but the beach house is on a private lot and it's all ours. This is incredible. Well, damn, I guess that old snake's tricks had to catch up to him eventually. This is incredible. Everyone get packed. Oh, yeah. Those are fucking breadcrumbs. It's an old meme. So that's going to be it for this episode. Spring break's a pretty big event, so it's going to get its own episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye! My old man's paying for my course as well. There's the one he's always laying down to me. Boy, this rock star